Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Our luck ran out. It's getting really cold out. I think our rock hounding adventures may be done for the season, so we're gonna have to do some other stuff like show and tells at home and some cutting videos and some tumbling videos. I don't think we're gonna get out to the beaches anymore this year. We did get a couple in that I still have to release, so there's a couple of rock hounding videos that we have where the boys and I go out, so you're going to see those. Today's video is going to be a cutting rocks video, and I'm going to do a special one because I have access to a 16-inch saw, and I'm going to cut some bigger rocks that I couldn't do at home, so I'm going to show you guys that, and I'll get to the rocks here in a minute, which ones I'm going to cut. But before I do that, I just wanted to say we are approaching 800 subscribers. And the boys are getting really excited to hit 1,000. I want to thank everybody for the support. It's been awesome. Really been fun so far. Really great ride. Really awesome interacting with everybody. There's some great people that I've talked to, and I love answering all your guys' questions. I might not have the answers to everything, but you know, I'll try to answer everything that I can. Just want to say thank you. The boys wanted me to throw in there that they want to push for 1,000 subscribers by Christmas. So if you guys can share our channel with anybody that you know, who's into rock hounding or cutting rocks or polishing rocks, anything like that, go ahead and share, and you know, we'll promise to bring you the best content we can, like today's video. So let's get to it. I'm going to show you guys the saw, and then I'm going to show you the rocks we're going to cut. So here's the saw. It's from the 70s, but it's going to do the job. As you can see, it's got a nice 16-inch blade on it. It's actually a core cutting saw, but it's going to do the job for us today, what we need to do. And I've jerry-rigged up a water delivery system to the saw. I didn't have one here previously. So going to do that. First couple of rocks we're going to cut some petrified wood. Some of these cycads from Ross Creek. So let's throw those on the saw, see how they turn out, and then we'll get a couple more rocks here. Okay, so I was cutting the first piece and it shattered. As you can see, it fit like this, and as I was cutting it, it split. But the cool part about it is it split right along the agate. So you can see the center core of the agate there, which is pretty neat. Catastrophe turns into something cool. So I think the blade on the saw is too dull, so I'm gonna end up buying a new blade for it, and I'm gonna switch it out. It's obviously not gonna happen today, so the next time you see this, it's gonna be a couple days later, possibly even a week later, but for you it'll be a couple seconds. So when I'm back, I'll be ready to go again. Okay, so we're back, and I got a new saw blade. It's been a couple days. So I did a test piece to see how it's cutting, and it's cutting like butter, and I'll show you the piece I cut. It's this kind of like a waterline agate that we found at Morden Beach. So saw's working. I'm gonna do a couple more pieces here. Here's the next piece we'll cut. A fossilized cycad from Ross Creek with the agate there. I think we're gonna take a slice off here, and then I'm gonna try to cut it this way to expose the agate center. As you can see, it's already exposed on the side, so I'm gonna see if I can get a longitudinal section out of it. So let's see how it goes. Flame agate from the Bass River. So we can get out of this. So next up, we're going to see what we can do with this cherry plume agate. This is collected on Cape Split by a buddy of mine, and it was was gifted to me. But I'm going to cut it. It's already been slabbed here. But I'm going to see if I can cut it this way and make a nice showpiece out of it. So let's do it. Next up, we have another piece of petrified wood. This one's got some really nice agate details. Let's see if we can take a strip right off here and make this pop. And we'll also do this one right after that, the other piece. So we'll do these two pieces of petrified wood back to back. Okay, so those pieces of petrified wood are turning out awesome. Can't wait to show you at the end of the video. So I'm going to keep going on with some more petrified wood. I'm going to do these three pieces, and then I'm going to do this big guy here. I think this one's going to turn out amazing. It's going to have some amazing details, amazing agate and jasper details. So let's do these. Okay, so we're back, or at least I'm back home with the cut rocks. We got them all laid out here. I got Chase and Nolan with me. They've actually ranked what they feel is the best, or the worst to the best. So we're going to do the petrified wood, so from least to greatest, and then we have the seam agates from least to greatest. We'll get them wet, we'll show them close up, and then we'll do a little slideshow at the end here. Petrified wood number one. Go. Would you wet that, Nolan?
Yep.
Here's the first piece. As you can see, a little tiny agate there, and some good jasper details around there. That's probably like 75% of these conifer trees, petrified wood, turned out like this. You'll see some nice swirl details in there, but that's not bad. That'll polish up pretty nicely and have some more detail come out when it's polished. That'll polish pretty much just like glass. This stuff takes a really nice polish. Piece number two. Put that on. This one's got kind of cool because it's got a little bit of a bigger agate in the middle. And you can see kind of there's some plumy jasper going on there, and you can see like there's a transition of like a darker burgundy jasper to a brighter red jasper around the outer rings. That's going to polish up nicely as well. Just really wet that one. So this next piece, I was really hoping this one would turn out better actually, because if you see on the rough side that we cut, it's got some nice agate details there. And then we cut it, and the agate kind of got smaller, but it's still, you can still see it. You can still see some good details. There's a little opalized agate right there, but it's still pretty good. It'll still polish up. That'll be a nice piece. So the next piece we have, I really like this one because number one, it's the limestone kind of, it undercuts the jasper here for some reason. And you get these little branches of the jasper coming out into the limestone. The coolest thing I like about this agate is that it has this black agate here, which is really cool. So we'll polish that one too, and that'll turn out nice. And then we have this pretty neat piece. Chase, why don't you wet that? So this piece here is really cool. So you can see there's two different trees, or what I think are branches. So first of all, on the big side, you can see there's really nice agate detail right down the center. And I'm really excited to polish that one. But the cool thing is that I think what happened here is these two kind of came down and met into a single trunk. So I think this is where it just wide off, the branches wide off, and it became two branches going upward, and it got fossilized. You can see there's limestone in between them, and you can see two distinct limbs. So that's pretty cool. That's a nice piece. That'll polish up nice, be a nice display piece. So I'm excited to do that one. Now we get into the big boys of the petrified wood. Wet the big side, I guess. We'll show the big side. So this piece of petrified wood, you see it had this nice agate on the outside. Wet that one too, Nolan. So when you see this one wet, you can see it's got some really nice black agate going into a hollow center there. And the way the agate was running, it was kind of on an angle. So it was going this way, and as it was coming along, it was coming out and out and out of the rock. So you can see the core of the agate here. So I wanted to cut it right at the end so I can maintain the round agate, which I did. It gets a little smaller, but we still got that agate there. And then here on this bigger side, we have the agate showing. You see the round center, and then you can kind of see the jasper layers going outward, get into a browner, get red, and then go to brown. So this is a really cool piece. It's not the full tree, but it's big, and you can see good definition in it. And this, you can't see right now, but that's the agate running through there. I was going to try to cut it lengthwise, but I didn't want to damage the rock, so I didn't. And when it's wet, you can see a little bit of purple in here. I don't think you can see it now, just the way the light is, but there's a little bit of purple like right there. So we're going to keep this. This will be a nice showpiece too. Maybe I'll gift it to somebody. Maybe do it in a giveaway or something. The last piece of petrified wood, I overwrote the boys on this one. They wanted to put the last piece as number one, but I like this piece because it's not a full round piece. It's about a 90% round piece. But I know that this piece is going to polish beautifully. And it's just got some really nice detail. It's got some nice black agate in there. You can see the center more pinkish, reddish jasper, and then it gets to a brighter red outside. It's just a really beautiful piece. It's so big I can't get it in the camera here. I'll adjust. There we go. That'll polish just like glass. It's just going to be beautiful. The cut ended up being really nice. It's a nice flat cut. So when we get the vibratory lap, which I've ordered, I think this is a good candidate to slap onto the vibratory lap, flat lap, and polish it up. So I can't wait to do that. I'm excited. I think that one turned out the best, and that's just so smooth right now. And yeah, I think that's the best piece of petrified wood we cut. That's the petrified wood. So now we're going to get into the seam agates. This piece I showed already the result in the earlier part of the video, but I'm going to show it again. This was a piece that we picked up on Morden Beach, and it looked like it was a waterline jasper agate. And when I cut it open, you can see, I think it is. It's might be a seam agate, but it's got some good agate lines in there. You can see some swirls, and it's pretty cool. So that's that one. This piece we picked up in the Bass River, and this was one of the bigger pieces we found, and we did a nice little cut on it, cut it right down the center. I had a feeling this might be a nodule, or just a part of the seam that bulged out into a nodule. Why don't you wet that, guys? Wet both sides. So we gave it a cut, and this is how it turned out. So this is a flame. This is one of the flame agates. As you can see, it's pretty fractured from being in the river for thousands of years, but it's got some really nice flame details in it. And it's actually a nodule. You can see the center hollow. There's some drusiness in there. So it's an actual nodule inside the seam. So this turned out pretty cool. There's a little bit of moss down here. I might polish this too and send this in a giveaway or gift it out. But I like how that turned out. So last but not least, why don't you guys wet that? This next piece is a piece that my friend Terry gave me from Cape Split. It's a cherry plume seam agate. This is a very nice piece. And I'll show it to you. This side was already cut. So I cut it lengthwise to see if I can get two nice show pieces out of it. And I was hoping it didn't have very many fractures. And when we cut it, lo and behold, it turned out really, really beautiful. This side here has hardly any fractures in it, but you can see the agate detail. So this is a cherry plume Cape Split seam agate. And it's pretty spectacular. So that's a nice little display piece. Sit on a shelf just like that. Two sides cut 90 degrees, and then here's the other side. A little bit of a fracture there, but still pretty good. What should everybody do, guys?
Like and subscribe.
And comment.
And comment. Hit the notification bell. I think we're at, how many subscribers are we at? 798?
797.
Yeah, so we're approaching 800, so we want to thank everybody for that. It's awesome. And we're trying to push to 1,000. Hopefully before Christmas, if we can. I don't know if that's going to be achievable, but as I said at the beginning of the video, if you guys want to share this content with your friends or anybody that you know is a rock hounding enthusiast, you think they would enjoy these videos, please share with them. And we would really appreciate it. We appreciate everyone's support, and we're going to be putting out lots more content. It's winter time here in Nova Scotia almost. A pretty mild day today. It's been cold the last few days, so I couldn't even check on the tumblers. It was so cold out. I didn't want to run my hose. Anyway, it's pretty mild today, so I'll probably go change the tumblers out today, but I don't think we have any trips left this season for rock hounding, so we'll be doing a lot more of these types of videos, working from the garage shop there, doing some tumbling videos. We're getting some mail from some other YouTubers and some other people that have are subscribed to the channel. So we'll be doing some mail day opening videos and things like that. So that'll be our content for the winter, and we'll still be putting out a video every week. So stay tuned. Everybody stay safe and take care.
Have a good one.
We'll have a slideshow here at the end.